Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna be explaining the jumps in part 1, and I'm planning to do this for all the rest of the parts as well. So the more experienced people just get to see the core video, and then the people that need explanation can come to this one. And I'm gonna be trying to explain like the difficulty of jumps as well. And this one's not a big deal. Nothing special about it. Nothing needs to be explained, except that there's an invisible wall there. You can just jump around it. A dodge jump there if you're in combat. Very important. Dodge jump here, always. This spot is good because it's pretty much the only spot around, and people don't even know that there is a spot around here. The closest one is close to the point. So, yeah. It's not a hard jump. You just need to get the positioning right. Just generally useful, not hard at all. This is very good. This one you're actually going to be using a lot if you're going to be playing well, especially as orange one's back, because you're going to be +1. You want to kite, you're going to come up here every time, pretty much. Here's a you want to be staying like right around here. It's the best against thieves. Here's basically a worse version of this spot in my opinion, because this one is much more difficult to do. You need to position yourself right, and then you need to dodge jump. Here I have Mesmer, so I'm going to be doing corner jump, but you're going to be jumping straight. Jump over to the left. This is the only spot you're going to be able to stay on. It's not that precise, not that difficult. Once you've got that down, just stick to the right corner and you're fine. I almost fell down there, but it's fine. Got this. And dodge jump here if you're in combat. But again, this is sometimes not even needed if you're not being range pressured. But, you know, it's nice to know regardless. Useful sometimes. These trees, or bushes, whatever you want to call them. Whatever. I can't explain the collision for them, because it's different for each one. I mean, here you just want to stay to the right, like wedge yourself to the right and jump up, and you're fine. So this one's not complicated at all, as opposed to the other ones. And this is very basic, easy jumps. This one I didn't show. I said it's because it's too difficult. The thing is, like, it's not just about me giving up on it. It's just that I don't want you to be practicing this jump forever, because it's practically useless. You're not going to be using it in real games, not because you don't want to be up there. You would love to be up there, but you're not going to make this jump realistically. You can practice it all you want. I will promise you, most of the time, this will just do you more harm than good. Yeah. This is a good spot. I fall down here because I go too far, but I didn't really mean to show anything else anyway, so that's it. And this is just very basic. And here, like, to get the higher ground, you just need to stick to the right side and jump. You don't even need to face that direction, just, you know, go, more or less. I just show it here because I wanted to shed light to it. You can jump backwards as well, like this thing to the other side from where you came. That I didn't show, I forgot about it. I'm going to be showing 2 spots here. This one's good because it provides LOS and all that. It's just better in general. And it also gives you like a line of sight to the point. It's very good. This one's only better like against... Oh right, it's hard to follow too. So if like some elite guy's gonna be following you, that bridge one is harder to make if they haven't practiced it. Here I'm showing like you can go all the way up, but just going to that shard is good enough. It does the same thing. There's no need to go all the way up. And I mean, you're gonna be using that and then this rock. This rock is just very easy, and you'll be getting up there regardless of if they're like crippling you, whatever. So most of the time you're gonna be using this over this. It's just better. But it's nothing special really, so I didn't show it in the video. Even though I showed a lot of nothing special things, I just forgot about it. Okay, it's just so obvious at this point. You jump on the rock, right? I'm pretty sure that's what the Twitch viewer meant as well, about me missing something. Now that jump that I did there, that corner jump, it's not that difficult once you understand how it works, but you need to be on the right spot and need to angle your jump right. It's fine. Here you need to be on this little pike, whatever you want to call it, spike, and then you get to jump up easily. You just wedge yourself between the invisible and the rock. Here you get up there. Not hard either. Basic stuff. Don't want to take any fall damage. Here you can go around the rock to the other side where I jumped from on top of that too. But here I just go on top of the rock from here. It's easier to go around. But, you know, it depends on which one you want to do in this situation. I've done both multiple times in games. Both good. Here, I'm gonna explain something right away, because there's an invisible wall that sticks, like, very far to the right here. So you can't just wedge yourself to the left instantly, because the tree is gonna push you out. You want to go to the right side of this tree thing, like anywhere over here to this box. You jump on it, and then once you've got into this spot, you just jump in. Then you get between the invisible wall and the tree. Here I leap, but soon it's gonna be the non-leap version. And like that, again, it has collision, but if I would have gone like one step further there forward, I would have fell off there. So it's hard to figure out unless you just test it out for yourself. This spot is good because people aren't gonna know the trick that I told you about the right side of the tree. So they're not gonna know how to follow you, and you can stay here. I didn't show that, but you can absolutely just stay there. You don't need to move from there. So if they just move to the other side to wait for you, which, I mean, they shouldn't be able to anyway within that time, I think they'll just be confused. You get it. You can also go back, so it's not restrictive at all. It's just a very good kite spot. It's just another spot you can't steal to. Just general easy jump spot. I'm jumping over to that to not take fall damage. I failed to first jump because I don't angle it correctly. And here you want to be facing your camera over to the corner, otherwise you fall like I did there. Here, right here, there is a spot that you're going to fall in if you just try to walk. So you're going to need to jump over it. And that spot you can also use to fling yourself up a little bit if you're in combat. I'm going to add here, to get it to fling you up, you need good timing with your jump. And that's going to help you make the jump on top of this thing. But without being in combat, and I think even in combat, if you have super speed, you're fine. Swiftness should be fine as well. I haven't tried it though, it's a fairly useful spot. It's just, you know, for the 1v1 heroes, you know? It was more or less a meme as well. Anyway, this spot is very good. It's not very far away, but if they're gonna try to chase you, they won't know the spot. So unless they luck out really hard, or they know the spot as well, they're most likely not gonna be able to chase you. They're gonna fall down there. And yeah, it's just a great juke. You can go right back and you can't steal it either. What the previous spot is good is because it's very difficult to get to, and even when you know it, you need a lot of practice to do it consistently. So, it's great. Moving on to Legacy. This is a spot people use a lot, as Druids especially, because you can also get up here by just F3ing from the point, but that's a leap thing. Let's leave that out. It's very good. If people are going to be chasing you or chasing somebody, it's just much faster to go straight up from here. But you're going to need to dodge jump if you're in combat. Here, this is good because people won't know the collision is here. They're going to try to jump on this tree branch here. They're going to fail. Like, 90% of the people will fail this jump. So they won't be able to chase you. No, actually, 90% is probably an understatement. Whatever. Grave, you can jump on it. Very basic. Just another spot you can stay on. Fairly safe. I use it a lot. You need to dodge jump here. This tree here, I guess you can't really see it. Yeah, no, not really. But up there, there's a branch that you can walk on if you're up here. You can just jump and walk on the branch. I didn't know about it, but in Potatoes, showed it on stream. I'll probably add spots like that and spots that I just generally forgot about maps in videos after the series. Just, you know, bring everything together. Anyway, that's the thing. The branch goes out very far, that's why it's good. This jump is very precise. You're gonna need to jump pretty much straight on the spot. And it's a little bit farther than you'd think that you need to jump. At least that was the case for me. Very basic, useful stuff here around this point, just like in mine. That there, you can jump from here to here and then up, but it's slower than going from here and less reliable now in my opinion, because I think they added like an invisible wall there or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I think like all the way back, you know, it was way easier before. Anyway, now just use the one I used. Here I failed to jump because I go a little bit too much right. Should have gone a little bit more left like I did there on the second time. I'm just showing very basic stuff here that you can actually just jump on those. I mean, I guess some people won't know that anyway. Minecart, no steal spot like somebody mentioned. 2 ways to get up this thing over here. Both of them are perfectly viable. I think the right, you know, the way on the right where you jump on the metal thing is faster a little bit. Oh, there you go. You can go back the same thing as well, same route. Just to keep in mind, I forgot to show that. Here, what happens here is I basically just jump on the wall once after leaping, and that's how it works. And it's not that difficult or rare on this spot for whatever reason. You can go try it for yourself. It works with any leap. Yeah, in the base. And there's just content of me failing one of the upcoming map jumps that's gonna be in later parts. And that's about it. I hope that was good enough explanation for the boys that had some questions after the previous video still.